Okay, so now that you've added top lines for the foals via the website, they will automatically sync to the app on the tablet. So go to the app, click on it, and it will open the screen here. All right, so you'll see at the top here we have two top lines already, and those are the ones I added previously, and then you can click on sync to sync the others, and now, okay, you can see that we've got 4 top lines. So just click on view all if you would like to see which top lines you have. Here we go. Okay, so we've got the 4 different foals that we've added here. If you'd like to return to the home screen, simply click on the menu icon and select home. All right. So if we go to view all top lines, you've got the list in front of you, and then what you do is go to the particular foal that you would like to do an ID for. You can take the tablet out to the foal and then click on the name of the one which you would like to draw. So we will do 2018 Strawberry Dawn. Click anywhere on the line, and when it asks you if you would like to create a new foal ID, click on OK. After a moment, it will bring up the blank ID for you to fill in. The first thing that it asks you to do is to check the top line information. So if, for example, you see that you said it was a colt, but perhaps now you see that it is in fact a filly, you can change it here. You can also change the color if you like, and the date of birth can also be edited. Okay, you can swipe through the calendar. What you cannot edit on the app is the sire or dam name. Those are only, you're only able to adjust those when you're actually creating a top line. If you're happy with all this top line information, you can click save, and not to worry if you perhaps unsure if the foal might turn grey later, you can always return to edit it at a later date. All right, so you've got a couple of icons at the top of the screen. The first one looks like a paintbrush, so that's the pen icon that you will use to draw with. If that is selected, you can draw with the stylus. So remember that this particular app works specifically with the S Pen stylus that comes with the Samsung tablet. You can zoom in and out using your hands, but it won't make any markings for the drawing when you use your fingers. So you must use the S Pen to make any markings on the ID form. All right, so we've got the pen icon, which allows you to draw, and then next to that we have the eraser icon, which you can use to erase with, and then you've also got the undo and redo buttons as well. Next we have the save icon, so if you click on that, it will save the work and you'll get a message saying save success to know that your work has been saved. Next to that on the far right is a little box called mark, and that is where you can select particular markings to add to the horse. So for example, the whorls, prophet's thumbprints, or scars. So let's select the whorl icon. To add a whorl to the image, simply go to the area that you would like to add the whorl to and use the S Pen. So tap the S Pen to the point where you'd like to place a whorl, and it will put it there for you. Right, so we can just go ahead and put some whorls on this horse. If you would like to erase a whorl, you can use the eraser, or you can, if it's not 100% in the right place, you can use your finger to long press on the whorl, and a little blue box will show up and you will be able to drag the whorl to the new correct position. All right, let's select the pen icon to draw some markings. You'll notice that the pen is set automatically on a red color, and so we would like you to draw the white markings using the red pen. And if you click on the pen icon a second time, you'll see that you're actually able to select different colors. So the only other color that you would use would be black, and we use that to draw to indicate feathering running from whorls. Okay. You can change the pen color again back to red for the white markings, and then add the necessary white markings on the foal. Don't forget to color in the hooves if they're white, or to indicate that they are striped. So we're just adding a white fetlock here to this horse and just doing it on all 3 views. Okay, so just on the left hind, indicating the white fetlock. Alright, so while you are drawing, or when you're happy with the drawing, you can then click on the red pen icon in the bottom right hand corner, and that will bring up the description of the markings that you've just done. So click on the relevant tab to fill in the area of the ID that you would like to type the description in for, and you'll notice that there's also a top line tab. So this is where you could come back to change the sex if necessary, so as well as the color and the date of birth. Okay, so let's fill in the head markings. If you click once on where the cursor is, it will bring up the keyboard for you, and then you can use that to start typing. So if this horse has a median whirl at eye level, you'll eventually note that the predictive text will learn what phrases you like to use, and soon you won't have to type it all. You can just click the phrases that you need. Next, we'll fill in the legs. We had a white fetlock on the left hind, so we'll type in fetlock. You'll see it brings up the word for me. And then you select the hoof color from the drop-down box. So we've got the 3 colors here. Pigmented pertains to the black hooves of bay horses, as well as the brown hooves of chestnut horses. And then you've obviously got the options for white and striped. So this, we indicated a white hoof. Next, we'll make fill in the description for the body, and we had left and right high crest whirls. So we select there. All right. So now that we're happy that we've filled in the ID, then you can always go back and edit if you need to. So this whirl is in fact in a star. All right, so now we've filled in all the markings. If you'd like to get rid of the keyboard, simply press the back button, the back arrow, which is on the tablet itself, or you can click on an area outside the text box to get rid of that. All right, so view your drawing. If you're happy, click the save icon, and you'll get the save success message, and then use the back arrow on the tablet to exit. If you've made an alteration to the ID without clicking on the save icon and try and exit, it will ask you if you're sure you want to quit, because you've got some unsaved changes. So if you'd like to store that change, you say save and quit, and that will then take you out of the ID. All right, so now we're back. You can see we only have 3 top lines left and not 4, and that's because we've now made the ID for one of the foals. And so it's no longer classified as a top line, but has now moved to the View in Progress Foal Identification Certificates folder. So if we click on that, we see Strawberry Dawn comes up here, and you can click on it to open the ID and continue editing it from there. So any changes you make to the ID and save will then be updated to the website. All right, so we can just save that change, exit the ID by using the back button. Okay, and then to go back to the top lines, just use the menu icon, click on home, and there we're back where we started, and you'll see now it says that we've got the 3 top lines. What you'll also note if you look at the View in Progress Foal Identification Certificates is that if you see, you'll see that under synced it says yes, and what that means is the changes that you've recently made have now actually updated by the internet to the website, and you'll see the changes reflected there. All right, so let's go and have a look at our ID for 2018 Strawberry Dawn on the website.